Hello everyone, welcome to Genius Tech. I want to use this medium to apologize to my subscribers. I know it's been a while I've uploaded video tutorials on my channel. I'm very sorry for that. I have a lot of personal stuff I have to attend to, so I'm very sorry because I started a series few months back. And I've been unable to complete that series due to one or two things I'm involved in. So I'm very sorry for that. But anyway, the point is that I'm back. I'm back fully now. As you can see, the name of the channel is changed from I Lady Digital Class to now Genius Tech. So these are the kind of modifications I'm trying to make, and a lot of personal issues I'm trying to attend to over the months. So what I'm going to do now is that, if you remember, I started a series on this channel. I called it how to develop how you can create hospital management system with NODEJS, EJS, with MYSQL and Express as well. So I started that series, and it got to the point I was unable to upload video relating to that particular project. So I'm very sorry. As I've said, I sincerely apologize for that, because I've seen a lot of comments, people asking me what's happening. I have to continue this I have to continue this tutorial, what is going on. So anyway, I'm back. So what I'm going to do now is that and I've been getting a lot of requests from most of my subscribers saying I should put the source code of this particular project. So what I'm going to be doing today is that I'm going to be walking us through. I'm going to be dropping the source code for this project in this video. So what I'm going to be doing is that this is going to be the I'm going to end that series in this particular video. So I'm going to end that series in this particular video, so that because I have a lot of projects on ground that I really wish to share with you guys. A lot of projects on JavaScript, on Golang as well. So a lot of projects I have on ground that I want to share. So what I'm going to do is that, because this project have taken too long, so I'm going to walk you through how you can set up, how you can set up the through the source code I'm going to drop, how you can install it, how you can connect with your database, how you can run this particular project locally on your server. So I'm going to walk you through how you can do that. So without any further ado, now you can just check the description below. Just click on the GitHub link. So to the source code, it's going to lead you to the source code of this particular project. So it's going to lead you to the source code. So let's go now. So this is mine. So once you click on it, you are going to land on this particular page on GitHub. So hospital management system. So as you can see now, so what the next thing you have to do is that you just have to come down to this code, click on this code, and we want to clone this particular repo now. That's what we want to do. We want to clone it, so that once we clone it, I'm now going to show you step by step how you can install it, how you can run, how you can connect with your MySQL and all those things. I'm going to teach you and explain the process, how is the the steps you have to follow to get it running on your system. Okay, now so you have to come here and click on this. Don't forget HTTPS, and click on this copy. So go to your terminal here. Okay, I have some this running here. Let me close this and let me go back. Okay, so what you just have to do now is that you have to come here and type git clone. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so you have to type let me clear my terminal so that you'll be able to see. Okay, the next thing you have to do is that you have to type git, and make sure that before you can do this, you must have git installed on your machine. It's very important to do that. So you can just for you to install git, you can just come to, okay, let's type git download. You can just type this git download, okay, from GitHub. So let's close this. Okay, I think this is not it. Let's just type git download. All right. Okay, yeah, this is it. Just click on this. So just make sure you come here, you select your operating system, if you are using Mac, or if you are using Windows, if you are using Linux, and just click on it, and it's just very easy. So because I'm using Linux here, it's asking me to download for Linux. So if you are using Windows, it's going to ask you to download for Windows. So just make sure you've already installed JIT on your machine before you can do this. So let's go back to our terminal. So you type JIT clone. All right, so don't forget we already copied this URL the other time, so you just have to click enter to clone it. So you see it's cloning hospital management system, so it's just going to take few minutes for it to fully clone it. So let's just wait for it. It's already 97%, as you can see. So once it's done, look at this now. It says cloning into hospital management system. So it's going to create a file. It's going to create a folder rather in your computer called hospital management system. So let's move into this particular folder now. So let's press CD. So CD hospital. Okay, just CD hospital, then underscore management. Okay, underscore management system. All right. Underscore management system, then you click enter. So you're already inside this particular folder. As you can see, hospital management system, you're already inside that particular folder. So the next thing you have to do is that we have to open this folder and let's see what is happening inside our VS Code. So let's just press code space dots to make it to open this particular folder, open inside our VS Code. So press enter. So as you can see now, it's opening inside our VS Code. So let me just make it this guy bigger. So there are various things you can see. This is the controllers. So if you remember now, in my previous videos, in my previous series, we've created some of these things. Add doctor appointments, complaint. I think there are just a few things left that I was unable to explain to us. So but most of these things we've already created them already, but I'm just trying to show you how you can install, how you can clone the source code. I already dropped in the description, so just click on it. So just keep following this process, and so that you are going to make this particular program run on your computer. This hospital management system, you're going to make it run on your computer locally. So that's what I'm trying to walk us through. So we have the controller here, we have the model. So here we have the DB controller. This is where we are performing all the magic connected to our database and all those things. So here is what is happening. So here also we have the public. Okay, so we have the views and the likes. We have the app.js. So this this is our app.js. So everything is here. These are our routes, the login, home, sign up, and all those things. So I've explained these things in my previous video. So let's continue. So the next thing you have to do is that, okay. So let me open my terminal here. All right, new terminal, and you will have to run yarn. Okay, if you are using is yarn. So you just have to. If you are not having yarn, you just have to install yarn on your computer as well. If you really wish to use yarn, so it's just very simple. Just come here. All right, so let's open another tab here. Just run yarn install. Okay, your yarn download or something. So you are going to see installation for yarn. Just click on it. So you are just follow the process here. So here you see it npm install -- global yarn. Just copy this and paste it in your terminal, and then yarn is going to be installed on your computer. So okay, let's proceed now. So here we are going to run yarn just so that we want to already up to date. Okay, I think what I did was that I also pushed the node modules to my GitHub, so in which I'm going to remove now. I shouldn't have pushed this. The reason why, because I didn't add git ignore. So I think that's why this node modules was able to push along, with when I was pushing to GitHub. I didn't even take note of that. So I shouldn't push these node modules to GitHub. So I think what I just have to do is just come down here, create a new file, and say .git ignore. Okay, git ignore. So that I want to ignore. What I want to do is that next time when I'll be pushing, you will not find these node modules again there. So once you didn't see these node modules there, what you just have to do is just that. You just have to come here and type yarn. That's all you need to do, and press enter. It's going to install all the dependencies, all of these packages you are seeing in your package.json. Okay, let me close this. So all of these packages, once you run yarn, it's going to install them for you. So because you are not going to see these node modules there again, because I'm going to make changes to it after this video and push it back to GitHub. So you are not going to see these node modules there again. All right, so guys, let's proceed. So the next step we have to do now is that we have to connect this our projects to MySQL, to our database. So what I'm going to be using is Samp. Yes, I'm going to be using Samp, and I'm going to show you how you can install Samp. So let's go back to our browser. All right, so let's come back here and let's type Samp. Okay, Samp download. Okay, let's type the Samp download. So here is it. Let's click on this download Samp. All right, so let's click on download Samp. As you can see now, we have various package. Samp has the various package for different operating system. So here is for Windows. If you are using Windows, just come here and click download. So it's very, very easy for Windows. So if you are using Linux, just come here and click download. So once I've already have it installed on my machine, so just click download here. So if you are using Samp, OS, different versions, you can just do that and click depending on the operating system you are using. If you are using Linux, if you are using if you are using Windows. So Windows is straightforward. So once you click download, you know, the normal way you do install your software on your computer, just keep following the process. So I think the only little issue you can have is for the people that are using Linux as the operating system. So let me just quickly show you how you can install it if you are using Linux as your operating system. Okay, let me go inside my folder here, inside my download. Okay, let me quickly move inside my download here. So let me show you. This is it. I've already installed it, Samp Linux. So if I want to open it now, you see it's going to tell me. Let me try to click on it. All right. Let me see. So normally, if I think the reason why it's running here, you see, you are getting an error. This has is going to throw an error saying this installer. Oh, come on. Okay, say this installer requires a root privileges. Please become super user before executing this installer. So let me really show you how to solve this issue. If you are using Linux, it's possible you might encounter this particular issue. So what you have to do is just that. Let me close it. Okay, I think I've opened it many times. Let me close it. So just come inside your terminal. So what you just have to do is just that. Let me go back. All right, what you have to do, you just have to cd it to your download folder because it's going to be inside your download. So then the next thing you have to do is just run sudo, okay, and put this here. Let's go back here. You have to copy the name. You have to copy, because what we want to do is that we want to grant the super user privilege for this particular software, this Samp, so that we'll be able to install Samp on your machine. So we have to grant this guy an admin. We'll have to show that okay, it's an admin that wants to install this particular file. So what you just have to do is just that. Come here, let's say rename. Let's just copy the old name here. Okay, once you copy it with Ctrl+C, just come back here and paste this guy here. So and the next thing you have to do is just don't forget the .run. So once you hit enter, is going to ask you your password as an admin. So that I'm going to input my password there. All right, so once you input your password there, you've already grant this guy to install on your machine. As you can see now, it's now the welcome to Samp, set up your wizard. I've already done this, so I don't need to install it again. So I'm just going to cancel now. All right, so yes, I want to cancel it. So after you might have installed it, just follow this steps. Is very, very simple to do. So after you might have installed it, just come here, launch your Samp. So you're going to see something like this once you launch your Samp. So you see welcome, manage server and application log. So just come here. Once you click on MySQL database, just click on start. So it's because I've already started, it's running already. So you see I've already clicked on start. So come to Apache web server. So click on start as well. And that's all you have to do. So once you've done that, just minimize your Samp, because the essence of this Samp is that it's going to help us to run MySQL locally on our machine. So that's why we need Samp. All right. Okay, let's proceed. So the next thing we have to do is that let's go inside. Just come here. Let me remove this. Okay, so just come here. Just type localhost/phpMyAdmin and click on enter. So you are going to see something like this. All right, so the next thing you have to do is just come here, click on new. So once you click on new, we have to name your database. It's very, very important. So don't just make sure you name your database to, give it a name that is going to be very easy for you to remember, and a name that will be similar to the kind of project you are trying to create. So okay, let's call this, because we are trying to create an hospital management system, we can call it hospital, depending on what you want to call it, hospital management. All right, hospital management. Okay, then we have to click on create. So once you click on create, as you can see, we have hospital management. So the next thing we want to do is that we have to start creating our tables. So you don't have to go through this stress, because I've already created the tables and I've dropped the file as well. So let me show you. Let me show you now. Here is the file, NODEJS.SQL. Here's the name. So this is the guy you just need to this is the guy you just need to upload, to import to your MySQL. So you don't need to create any table. I've already done that and I've exported. So this is the export version of the table. So now let me show you how you are going to import it. It's very, very simple as well. So let's go back to our browser. Okay, the next thing we have to do is come there, you see import, click on imports. So then you are going to see this, all of this. So click on choose file. So we have to go inside this our folder, hospital management system. Just click on it, go inside it. See this node login.sql. Just click on it and click on select. So once you click on select, it's already here. So the next thing you have to do is just click on go. So once you click on go, it's going to see, it says import has been successfully finished. Okay, so here you can see all our tables inside our hospital management. We have appointment, complaint, department, doctor, employee, users, and all those things. So we have the table has already been created. All right, so that's all you need to do. The next thing we have to do now is that we want to connect, because currently now nothing is happening, between our project and MySQL. Between this table and our project, nothing is happening. There is nothing connecting them together. So we have to connect both together. So how are we going to connect both together? So let's just go inside our DB controller. So here you are going to see host, local host, user, root, password. If you give your database a password, just put the password there. I am not using any password. So now the name of the database. Now what's that name? We created a name the other time. The name is hospital_management. So that's the name we have to put here. Okay, so let's come down here and clear this and call this hospital _management. Okay, so make sure the name is correct. Very, very important, because if not, you'll not be able to connect to your database. So if we now say that, okay, if everything is all right, if there is error, true error, but if there is no error, just console log you are connected. So let's save this now. So the next thing we have to do is that we want to check if our connection is running fine. Okay, so let's open our terminal now. New terminal. So let's say node, we want to check if everything is running. Node app.js. Okay, we click enter. You see everything say you are connected. That is, everything is running fine. Our project is connected to MySQL. So now let's now go into our browser and see what is happening now. So let's just come here. Don't forget, it said it's running on port 30,000. Let me show you. So we are running on port 30,000. You can see that in app.js. Let me close this guy. Okay, let me move up. Okay, so we can see now it said where our app is running on port 30,000, so we can access this particular project on port 30,000. Okay, so let's come here. Let me open another tab here. So let's say 0.0. Okay, let me clear this. So I'm put 30,000 here. Okay, 30,000. Okay, as you can see now, everything is running fine. Everything is running well. So this is all you just need to do. So as you can see, our hospital management system is running correctly well. So if you want to sign up, currently now this sign up might not work. If you want to sign up, why? The reason is because you are going to get an error, and the error is because now in this, if you remember at the beginning of this series, I explained to us like if a user is trying to sign up, we need to send verification message to their email. So it's not going to work now currently. Okay, let's try it. Let me try to sign up with my email address. Let's say Kings Tech. Okay, let me just use this email address. Let me try to sign up so you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to say. At gmail.com. Okay, this is my username. Okay, it's asking for my username here. Let me say Steven is my username. So let me paste my email address here. So my password, let me just give it a password. Yeah, so I agree to tabs. Let me click sign up. So it said check your email for token to verify. Okay, it started asking me to check my email. If I check my email, nothing is going to be there. Nothing is going to be there. Why? Because let me show you why. Okay, let's go back here and let me open a terminal and let's see what is happening there. Okay, I think this is where we have it run. You see, we are getting error. Let me make it bigger so that you're able to see the error we are getting. So we are getting an error saying missing credentials for playing. Blah blah blah, SMTP connection. Is just complaining that we are not connecting what is going to trigger that email that was sent to the email you are trying to sign up with. So we are not connected to that particular system that will trigger it. Okay, let me close this now. Let me show you what you are going to do next. So what we are going to do next is that we have to come down to our controller. Let's go inside sign up. Inside sign up, because here is where we are performing the action for sign up. So we are trying to say that if the user sign up, if the user sign up, we want to send a verification message to the user. We want to send it. I've done this at the early stage of this video, and I show you it was working properly fine. So I'm just trying to do a summary. Okay, so I've done this, the process of how you can do it. I think it was the part 2 or part 3 of this particular series. You can just go and check it. Anyway, if you really want to know the logic that is happening here, I'm not doing that explanation here. So as you can see now, we are using NodeMailer to send the message, to trigger the message. So we have the service we are using is Gmail. So what you just have to do, you have to come here, just put in your Gmail account here. Okay, let's say for example your username is okay. Let's say for example now your username is Steven J. Okay, Steven J at gmail.com. Don't forget your password must be here as well. Let's say this is your password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Just an example. So now if you want to, another thing again is that if you want the user to see where the message is coming from, you can just say from our hospital. Maybe that's the name of your project, hospital, our hospital, or let's call it John Doe Hospital. John Doe Hospital, all right, at anything at gmail.com. Okay, maybe that's where the message is coming from. You want them to know that's where the message is coming from. So this is all you need to do. So once you save, these are not correct, so it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So this is just what you need to do. And another thing again is that if you are having issues, if you are not still getting if you are having issues and the message is not still going through, just go to your Gmail account. In your security, you have to turn off the security, because that's only when the message is going to get sent to the user. You have to turn off your security. So you can just go to your Gmail, go to the security section of it, and you turn off the security. So that is when this particular message is going to work. All right, so that's all you need to do to get your hospital management system running. This is all you need to do. So I've explained most of these things as well. The logic, how we are performing these functions, and all those things I've explained it. So let's go to the last thing I want to show you guys is that now let's go to public. Okay, let's go to views. So don't forget we are using EJS, JavaScript template engine. So here is where the front end. This is where we are getting the data from our database and displaying it at the front end. So here is it for add appointment, add doctor, add employee. So here are all the template engines you need. So I've prepared them and I've packaged them. So what you just have to do, just follow my process. All what I've been explaining, say just follow them, and you are going to get this thing running. So if you're having any question, if you're having any complaint, or if there's anything you don't understand prior to what I'm explaining things, don't worry, just feel free. Drop your message, drop your comment, drop your question in the comment section, and I'll always be there to answer. And I want to apologize again. There's been a lot of messages I've not been responding to in my comment section. I've explained due to some personal things, issues I have to attend to over the month, but thank God I'm back now. I'm back fully. So guys, if there's any question, feel free. So this is going to be the end of this particular project. So this is going to be the end of this particular project. So this is the source code you've been asking for. So just follow my process and you're going to get everything running. So see you next time, guys. So my next project, I'm still working it out anyway, but I know I'm going to be dropping my next video very, very soon, very, very soon, because I'm back fully. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And please, if you are watching this and you don't yet subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly take your time to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So and don't forget to turn up the notification button so that anytime I upload interesting videos like this, you'll be the first person to get the notification. Thank you so much for taking your time. I'm still your host, I'm still your friend, I'm still your brother, Stevie. Thank you so much. See you guys in my next video.